Hi friends, welcome to Crafting and Relaxing. This is Sarah. Thank you so much for joining me. This is my April wrap-up. I'm completely done with No Paper Left Behind. No Paper Left Behind is a challenge started by Daniella Hayes, and she started it for herself to use up her stash and invited others to join along. The only rule is you pick a paper collection pad or whatever, partial or new, and you use it in the month. It can sometimes be a challenge. This paper I used for this month was Something Splendid from Bo Bunny, and the color palette I loved. It was wonderful. Still, at the very end, sometimes you're like, oh my gosh, I just can't do it anymore. But I finished it. There's not much in this video because my last one had so much in it and I gave quite a bit of the stuff away already. So if you want to see everything I made, go back and take a look. And if you're interested in joining the challenge, you can post on Instagram, you can make videos, let Daniella or I know that you would like to join. We're happy to have you. It's just really encouraging and it's a commitment to yourself. And you can make whatever you want. In today's wrap-up, I have 4 cards with very small pieces of paper. I did have one of those cute little brads left, so I used that one. And a little bit of the vintage stuff, but not much. And of course, oh no, I don't have a scrap on the inside. Okay, we'll put something on the inside because I have a couple here. Then hello and a tag. And the eyelash trim reminded me of the dresses, you know, I don't know what they're called, but so I thought eyelash trim was good. This one doesn't have a whole lot of contrast, but it's still pretty cute, so I like it. And then it has a scrap on the inside. Hello, has a bunch of stars, has a little bit of blue mirror paper right there, and just a bunch of layers. I tried white eyelash trim on this. I'm not very good at eyelash trim. It's hard for me to manage. I just took the scissors and trimmed it up and it kind of looks like it. And it's not all the same, right? This blue one is a little easier to tie. The white one got a little unruly, but same idea. I thought stars fit in with this paper really well. Plus, you know, I like stars. Then here, hello. And I have shoes with Wink of Stella on them. Can you see the shimmer? And another one over here and just random jewels. This was the last jewel out of those brads that came apart, so I used those. One thing I do want to tell you, I showed you these very large glitter coated brads. These alone can shift your card from being okay for a stamp to not in a heartbeat. So be really careful about using these. Let me see if I can get one in a different color so it shows. They came in there's one that shows really well. They came in the pack, the Brad's collection, and when they do the test at the post office, and it could be that I layered them up, something like that in addition, but when they do the test at the post office, it's probably a quarter inch strip that they drop it through. Those brads were catching. So not only did that mark up the price, maybe $2, but had I not asked and just dropped them in, the recipients would have had to deal with extra postage. And right now, we want to be especially careful that we're not doing that to people who maybe shouldn't be having contact, or, you know, they just want to sneak into the post office late at night and get their stuff out of their box, or I don't know exactly how it works at home. Maybe you just leave $2 in the mailbox. Then I have some leftovers here. These I thought I would keep for ephemera, maybe for a vintage lover and happy mail. The star and the tag I like. These could go. The gratefuls I stamped blue on yellow. It was when I was doing an experiment for a card, and I didn't love how they turned out. So I don't know if maybe I'll die cut the end or I'll just use them on a card that isn't as busy as this paper. You know, they're not bad. They just really didn't speak to me on these today. Then this is what I have left of this. This was the big piece from the ephemera pack that is very, very Art Deco that I don't like. I used a die cut out of the middle to use the neutral part, and I kept chopping this down thinking I would use it in different places. I don't like it. I'm calling that done for sure. And I will remember to put a scrap on the inside of that one card. Then I made these tags. These tags are a little bit different than ones I've made in the past. I made them all one-sided, and all except the very last one, the back is white. So if you wanted them to dangle, or if you wanted to glue them onto something and have them be flush, they would work. Because sometimes I decorate both sides, and then the only way they work is in a tag book or dangling. So this way they're set up to be the base for embellishments, for cards or journal pages. This one has some washi tape on it. That's that washi that I got from Emily and all those goodies that she sent me with that cute little blue journal. This bottom washi tape down here, it just really spoke to me today. So I used some of it on here and a little more right there. So I just made a bunch of tags, and these could be layered up. This one says hello. This one has a little tiny paint skin star on it and some gold puffy stars, stripe of yellow and a heart, couple of stars and a sun, and then one more heart. Those are starting places for sentiments or different things. I just was trying to use up all those small pieces. They're really nice to pop on a card and go. I really like to have them as a starting place. I'm excited because this is really early in the month. Let's take a look and pick No Paper Left Behind for next month. And then I think I'm going to spend some time organizing and doing some mixed media with the rest of this month. And of course, finishing up some other challenges. My room is a hot mess. I know, you're surprised. So I have plenty of stuff to do. I'm excited that I didn't spend all month on No Paper Left Behind. It usually takes me right up till the end. Okay, these are the two that I think we should consider for May, because May is still spring colors. I have some great ideas for June set aside, but if you've noticed, the No Paper Left Behind, it kind of follows a theme, except the blue and green I just snuck in. But I mean, that was kind of springy. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay, so we have Carta Bella Rustic Elegance. You've seen this one before for No Paper Left Behind. And Beth of Bourbon Creek Crafts sent me the ephemera pack that goes with it. I don't think we had that last time, so very cool that we waited. I think this would be a wonderful girly journal, like just inspiration and cheer. It could also be a gorgeous wedding album. I think this is would be a luscious journal and cards. And if you're familiar with Carta Bella, that paper is wonderful. It's thick and heavy. It makes the most fabulous journals. Do you remember that Christmas journal? I can't remember the collection that I made. Oh, it was fabulous. Still one of my favorites. Then the other one is Hello Again. It's from Echo Park. It has a lot of mint and yellow and coral in it. And the stickers are pretty cheerful. Are happy, the best. See our friends, feel all right, see the sights. Okay, maybe we won't use that one right now. Stick together, let's do this. We're kind of a big deal. You're the cream to my coffee. I like the way you think. You are on my heart. Thank you for being a friend. You're number one in my book. Cheerful. A lot of cheerful and positive sentiments. So let me know, Rustic Elegance or Hello Again. Leave me a comment down below. And then what I do is I wait, I don't know, a certain amount of time. And then I go through and I count all the comments. And I start on that paper pack that you chose. I hope you're taking time for crafting and relaxing and really enjoying this time at home. I know that it's uncomfortable for some and that we have different rules in different states. And I have to tell you, I'm getting kind of tired of eating at home. We eat out a lot. I'm realizing how much, and there are things I miss, but I'm going to be okay, and I'll keep crafting and finding joy. My next movie that I watch, for those of you who have been keeping up with that, Adventures in Babysitting, because I think Maria's right about that one. That one was a funny movie. Take care and be sure you're taking time for crafting and relaxing. Bye-bye.